In this video I'm going to talk about the importance of being nimble, and more relevant really is to keep an open mind in trading. We're in this situation at the moment. The markets are effectively possibly in a bit of a turning situation. The likes of the pound, the euro, etc. They've possibly got a bit more of a retrace to happen, and it makes them quite bitty at times. You get these sort of what I call nice moves, not necessarily always tradable because they happen quite early on in the day. Sometimes they carry on and move up, other times they can completely reverse, and it's that complete reverse that we've just got to watch out for. Now this morning I was looking at this on the morning outlook. You can watch the video if you like, but I was really looking at the potential for the short side of things because of the lower highs coming through here, and my idea at the time, part of my plan, would have been to be shorting on the break of these lows over here, giving us a lower high into the market, looking down towards the S1 and beyond, looking at these prior lows beyond. So that would have been the plan. Well, that was the initial plan when I was looking at that point. So we were sitting in the room after the video was finished and the update was completed, and then we go through a lot more detail, and to come back we go filter through and look at a number of different forex pairs, etc., and then come back again and shortlist. And this was on my shortlist, so I kept coming back to it and looking at it. I was looking at this and the pound yen. In fact, the pound yen may have looked even better for the downside at the time in some degree, but I started questioning things, couldn't get an entry at that point, so carried on looking. Eventually came back to this, and as it happened, we sort of got this. If I can get one bar to go, it'll be good. There we go. We got this happen, or had this happen, I should say. This happened, and this is when I started. It's a key reversal bar. It's put a new low in. It's closed above the high of the previous bar there, and I started questioning, well, have I got it right this morning? And this is where I say nimbleness and the openness to say, well, what else could it be? So then when we looked, we noticed a 50% retrace from the lows up to the high here and back down again on the 4-hour time frame. I looked at that. I can probably, is that the absolute low? Yep, it is. I can pop that in. So it's going to let me draw that as well. Would be good. There we go. So we'll pop that on. I'd like to pop that on, but it's all right. This chart messes me around. This software messes me around a little. Up to somewhere there. Yep, got the highs. Okay, and noticed it had actually come down pretty much to a 50% retrace, so it retraced 50% of the move. So that got me thinking a little bit more. Okay, there'll be a lot of traders. We've got the prior highs over here where it's finding a bit of support. Maybe I'm reading this wrong this morning. Maybe it isn't a short position. And by having that openness of mind, I then looked at it and asked the question, well, what gives you the opportunity to get long on this market? What would determine the long side? Well, to start with, a higher low. So it's very, very simple in my book. I'll just be looking at the break here. We break of this high here. We'd already had these lower highs, lower lows coming through. Is this a turning point? Are we switching around here? Is really the question, and the answer would be only if we break and give me a higher low here. So if this was to break the highs here, and with this low here, we would be into a higher low potential and have further upside. So there you go. That was it. As simple as that. Then the planning came in terms of, okay, what else have I got? Well, there's an 85% chance roundabouts of either the R1 or the S1 being hit each day. So that when you start pushing back above the pivot, you're getting into a bullish situation. So this would potentially suggest it's got a movement as up to that level, and then we've got the previous highs, which seem like a reasonable point. Now at these previous highs there's potential for stops to sit in there, so we've got to be a little bit careful because we could have the sort of downward pressure coming into that level, but it still gives us some before we get there, some decent opportunities of some profit points. So we waited and we did that. As it happened, it worked today. I'm not going to say it's going to happen all of the time, but if I click on the move us back onto the situation here, you can just see how it ran out. In fact, when it first started going on these first two bars, I must admit at one stage I thought it got it wrong and it was going the other way. It pulled back quite quickly after it had a quick shove and then pulled back in the new hour there at the 9 o'clock hour, and then it sort of dilly-dallied. It got quite negative, eventually pushed up, and now we just broke through the prior highs there, took out the orders, the stops that would have been sitting up there probably. There might be some more sorts a bit higher up, a bit further to go for. This market might still be in an upward trend. For me, that was enough to get us in and out of the trade. But it all stems, and the important thing here, it's not about being right here, it's just about having a flexible thought process, and the principles of being nimble, i.e. hang on a minute, is this market really at this stage heading southwards, or is the bigger move was to the upside in this intermediate time frame? Perhaps it's got some more scope for a further upside, and it was a simple case of waiting for this high to be taken out or this low to be taken out. In real terms, it became a bit of an each way bet, and with the further analysis there was good reason to be trading to the upside once it broke that or confirmed that higher low. So there you go, just a bit of analysis that's coming through, so a bit of a thought process, and really just stressing the importance of, okay, we at 7:45, 8 o'clock in the morning, we may look at markets and see something and think, well, that's the way to go. But it's just keep an open mind. If it starts going the other way, well, have I got this right? Ask the question, and is there an opportunity? If I've got it wrong in the first place, is there an opportunity? With the pound today, there was. Sometimes it just doesn't look like there is, but it was good enough. Anyway, if you'd like to come and join for a week, you can come and test out and see trade with us on a morning. We open up 7:45 through till 10 each morning. That's UK time, by the way, so it'll be a lot later for you Australians, but we're open. Do come and look and see what we're doing, and understand. You'll learn as much as you want to learn from it. There's no great secrets in the way of trade. It's very open. It's just practicing the method and applying it. So it's application as much as anything else. You won't learn massive secret strategies, but you will learn proper technical analysis. Okay, I will leave it there. You'll find below this video, he points lots of arrows below this video. You'll find a link if you'd like to sign up and come and join us. As I say, next week. Now, next week being the 23rd of May. So if you're looking at this sometime much later, have a look. Just drop me an email or click on the link anyway, and it will probably take you through and give you an alternative sign up. Right, take care. Bye for now.